Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's vacation day again. I still haven't showered in the morning. Okay, sorry. I'm being silly. Good morning. I'm Natasha. This is Always Be Crafting. And this morning I got up and I decided I was going to put together that little IKEA thing that I bought at IKEA on Saturday. And I'll show it to you. Want to see? Here it is. Okay, that's better. All right, so there it is. It's tabletop. I have this old sewing machine cabinet here, and I love this case that I made. I don't use the storage back here very much, but I love these front pockets, especially for my rotary cutter and my big scissors. Like those are always really accessible, and I love having them there. I love having my extra bobbins here. It is nice having like more long-term storage inside. So I thought, okay, let me put some items in that I don't need on a daily basis, but I do want access to. This, of course, is my little holder for like my pens, my lighter, my chalk markers, etc. And then back here, pinking shears and regular scissors don't get used very often, so I thought they could hang back there. My favorite pins, when I use those, I just grab the box and use them and then put them back, so that's fine, because I also have this pile of goodness always next to my sewing machine. And then a whole bunch of my fun threads up here. I still have thread craziness over here that's getting reorganized. And I hope I didn't give anyone like whiplash or anything. Anyways, it's a work in progress, but I love how it looks. And if you only look at just this spot, you'll think, wow, she's so organized. And then you pan out and go, holy smokes, that woman is a disaster, a big disaster. But let's come back here. Let's come back to this like little 2 square foot of organization prettiness. I also reorganized a little bit this pegboard over here. So I think you saw yesterday that I already had those sticks up there. I had moved some of the hooks that were here over to that new pegboard over by the sewing station, and then reorganized other things. So it's still a work in progress. This is the wall. See this bookshelf? This is the bookshelf that is going to go away, and it is going to be replaced by the shoe cabinets that are going to be wall mounted. So you see, I don't have that many like magazine file folder things, but all of these items that you see on these shelves will go into the shoe storage, because they don't need to be stored in this way. They can be completely altered. Books and magazine type stuff, you know, these notebooks, file folder things can be flipped, you know, to be this way. And duct tape, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all that duct tape. So much duct tape, so little time. But anyways, all this is gonna get fixed, because I don't know if you can tell, but hi doggo, but this comes out from the wall and it makes it just like, oh, I need a vacuum. Look at that dog hair. Oh my gosh, giving away all the secrets. It just makes everything crowded when you walk through here, and it makes it really tough. And this cart, I'm not gonna worry about this cart right now, because I'm gonna be moving all my cricketing stuff. My Cricut machines will be going out of this room completely. So all of this should be much more open and much flatter against the wall. That is the goal. So wish me luck. Good afternoon and welcome back. All right, I am in my car and I am driving to location number 2, and crafty location number 2. Lots to do. It is 12:40 in the afternoon. I know you love these updates, don't you? And so you saw I did a little cleaning, a little organizing this morning. I have so much to clean, so much to organize, but I also know that I need to make, like, my stuff is already very messy, very chaotic. That's kind of like how my brain is. My brain is very messy. My brain is very chaotic. But I think I actually have to make a bigger mess to then clean up. And that scares me, because I look at how much mess I already have and I think, well, if I start cleaning this up, things are going to go into spots they don't belong, because I need to create new spots for them, but I can't create new spots for them until I remove these old things, and I can't remove these old things without making a bigger mess, and then I get paralyzed. And that's not good. It's not good to be paralyzed. But I know it will be good. Ultimately, it'll be good. My kids are still home. Today's the last day of our break. So everyone's hanging out at home. I've left. I've gone away for to stay a little while, and gonna go craft. I think there's potential that I could finish the purple bag. I think it's possible. I think it's very, very possible that today could be the day that I finish the purple bag. And I hope I didn't just jinx myself. Gosh, I hope I didn't jinx myself. Okay, cleansing breath, relax. It'll be what it'll be. Broken needles happen, broken threads happen, broken things happen. I hope that I get to where I'm going and that I just move smoothly, and I hope that I'm able to just complete that bag, because that will feel really good. And then my goal is to finish cleaning that space, because that space is very chaotic, because again, I'm a very chaotic person. I think in like this very abstract way, and I know to the outside observer it looks incredibly messy, incredibly wild and untamed, but it all makes sense in my mind. And it's only when I review like the footage of what I've recorded that I look and I go, oh my God, people must think like I am pure chaos. And it doesn't feel that way when I'm in my space. I don't feel chaotic. I feel inspired. I feel like I can easily reach things. I feel like, oh sure, I know where such and such is. It's right over there underneath the blah blah blah. It all makes sense in my mind. And but I also know that it would be very good to clean up and to recenter and refocus, because if I'm going to go live, I'm going to go live on the YouTubes tomorrow night, Wednesday, the 22nd of February, 2023. I'm going to do my very first live stream. Then it'll be better for me if I have a clean space to do that in, if I have a fresh palette, if you will. So that's my goal. I'm going to try to complete or get as close to completion as possible of the purple bag, because I think we're close. I think we're really close. And then I'm going to clean up my space. And I think that's going to be really good for me also, to lead with that intention of preparing my space. I'm preparing for something that is scary. Like, I'm a little frightened of going live, because you always hear about these other people that, you know, scammers and hackers, and I don't know what they're called anymore. You know, people that hop on and, you know, try to give free prizes to your viewers or try to hijack something. I don't know. I've heard horror stories, and I'm not prepared for that. I just want to supply like this calm, loving environment, and I don't want any bad things to happen. And I have a lot of anxiety in general, and I don't want to have anxiety about this. So I think the only way I can fight off that anxiety, because anxiety is the, you know, the fear of the unknown and the almost pretending, you know, I'm living in this make-believe future that probably doesn't even exist and probably isn't even a possibility. Possibly, I don't know, this whole multiverse chaotic thing. I don't want to live in that anxiety. I have enough anxiety in my life. I have way too much anxiety in my life. So I need to center myself, and I need to prepare myself. And I think if I prepare my space, that I will, it's not about control even. It's just like giving my future self that gift of, here's one less thing you have to think about, Natasha. Future Natasha, I don't want you to have to worry about what's in the background of your live stream. I don't want you to have to worry about, did you remember to move the jar of pretzels, right? Put the jar of pretzels in the pantry, Natasha. That's all we're saying. Future Natasha is going to thank past Natasha, I hope. So current Natasha, this Natasha, is hopefully going to do the purple bag, clean up her space, prepare for tomorrow. I'll talk to you soon. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so I just did some time-lapse footage of me working on the purple bag. What I've done is I rounded the corners and then marked my center points on my lid and my bottom. My bottom. I think I put this on like fancy camera mode and now it's gonna be focusing weird. I apologize. Way too much close-ups, right? I also marked my center points on my zipper strip. So when I attach them to my lid, which is next, those line up. Then I finished the bindings I had prepared last night on the flaps, flap A. Flap A is the only one with a problem. There's one corner where, see if I'll focus, where it didn't catch the binding, right here. So I'm gonna have to hand, is that focusing? I think I have to like make sure my face isn't in it. So right there, it didn't catch. So I'm gonna have to hand stitch that to complete it. So I'm leaving the clip on to show that this is the incomplete part. But otherwise, flap A, flap B or C. B and C flaps are exactly the same, but they are not the same because I made a mistake. Can you see my goof? Can you see it? I bet you can. Yeah, so this was where I cut off too much and I have to hide so you can, I don't know, I think it's for trying to focus on my face. This is the goof I made and I had to add the extra piece back on and just seam it. But the thing is this is actually under the fold. So it doesn't interact, it doesn't interfere with how the flap comes out because it comes out of the bag. So it goes into the bag like this and then it folds out this way. So this, I'm showing you on the wrong one. So here's the goof. It's actually on the inside of the bag beneath the fold. So it doesn't actually interfere with how the bag functions at all. So to me, it's not a big deal, but I know it's there, you know it's there. Maybe my friend will notice and maybe she won't care. I hope she doesn't care. I don't know. All right, so flaps B and C are done and they are gorgeous. And then my pods are all done. I did one with mesh completely. How's that? Again, I think I have on crazy focus mode now. One with mesh and then two with vinyl. See, so I got to play around with my different fabrics for all the purples and they each have their loop on the back because the loops on each of them attach to, if you remember when I used my magnetic snap, the bottom of the bag, this is where they loop on. So they loop onto there, they snap in, and then they are inside. So they're on the bottom of the bag. So imagine 1, 2, 3 of these all looped on. I obviously only looped on one. And then these little suckers are looped. One on that side. I don't know why I'm showing you like this. This is like the most awkward way I could possibly show you. One like this, bloop. And then the piece de resistance that I have to hand sew like this, bloop. It opens up that way. And then that's all encased in the beautiful zipper loop. So that's all inside the zipper. And then we got our top. Hello. That's our sandwich. So that's our bag. It's almost done. It's almost ready. It's almost ready to be completed. So obviously the next thing I have to do is hand stitch flap A because once I hand stitch flap A, then I'm actually assembling the bag. I'm actually sewing everything together. The pods are done. The 3 pods are done. And so now I just have to attach the sides, the bottom, and the flaps. So I'm almost done. I'm really excited. These are done though. That's exciting. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go put on something on the TV, and I'm gonna find a needle and thread. I'm sure I have something. This is my second location, so there's no guarantee that I brought a hand stitching needle here, but gosh, I hope I did. I really, really hope I did. I have machine needles. I hope I have a hand stitching needle somewhere in my, I'm gonna go look for that. I'm gonna go look through my stuff, find a hand stitching needle so I can fix flap A so I can finish the bag. And then I'm gonna clean up this mess and prepare for tomorrow. See you more soon, bye. I'm back. All right, I am turning off the sewing machine for a couple reasons. I ran out of bobbin thread, so I just rethreaded the machine, and I'm like, the machine wants to go to sleep. And I've gotten to the last step, and the final binding on the bag shouldn't be machine done. It really should be hand done. I started machine doing it, and it's too complicated. It's gonna come out crappy. So I'm gonna pull this out. Let's see if you can see that. See how hard it is to get over all these layers? There's just so much to feed under the machine foot, and it's just, I'm fighting with the machine. I'm gonna get a much better look if I do it by hand. So, should we turn the bag inside out and take a look at it? I'm excited. I haven't, I turned on the iron, but I haven't given it its final pressing yet. So, we always like to give it a final pressing at the end before it's done, you know, just to make sure it all looks gorgeous. And, you know, we'll press in where everything is. Sorry, I'm like looking at it. I'm so excited about the bag. I'm just excited. Okay, so here's the interior binding. Looks decent. I did it on the machine for the top, and I think it looks pretty good, so I'm fine leaving that as is. So let's put the pods inside. I'm not gonna put them on the loop right now because I just wanna load it up. I'm too impatient. I just wanna load this puppy up and get her going because I'm done. I'm tired. I'm done. I wanna go home. I wanna be done. Okay, I'm zipping up the bag. So we're gonna do like a full presentation of the bag, knowing that I have to hand stitch that binding and go over the bag because I can see little threads and things. And like I said, it needs a final pressing, steam. I like to iron it and steam it at the end. Okay, so here we go. Remember, it hasn't been pressed or steamed out. Da da da! Look at this cutie patootie. Looks like a train case, right? Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, I really love it. All right, let's open her up. I'm looking at the camera or at the picture on the screen, so if I look weird. Okay, so you open it up and you have a mesh pocket right here. That zips like that. So you can fill that with whatever you need up top. And then flappy, flappity dappity. How can I show this one? I'm not Vanna. Flap B and C. Look at those. And then the pods, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess I should have put them on the loop for presentation purposes. Fine, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, I'm putting them on the loop. So 1 loopity doopity. Ooh, how do I do this? Upside down, inside out. Oh my gosh. I'm sure this is very entertaining for everyone to be watching me try to hold this in the air and juggle it and put the pods on their lip. Okay, snap it in. Oh, look at that, they're all in. So the bag could fall over and everything's attached. Come on, that's cool. Come on. Come on, this is cool. Okay, now I'm gonna have to make one for myself. This is so stinking neat. But look at all those pockets. Okay, I'm super happy. I know this is gonna be just gonna be the cat's meow, as they say, once that final binding has been done and it's been pressed and steamed and threads have been trimmed, and oh, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of it. I think I can say I finished the purple bag today because I'm gonna take it home. I'm probably not gonna get back on the video. I'm probably gonna edit this. Because last night I didn't finish editing yesterday's video till 11:50 at night. So I do not want to spend that. I do not want to go that late tomorrow. There's work. We're ending vacation. We got to get back to school. Got to wake up with alarm clocks again. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be a mess. All right, thank you. Tomorrow, live stream. We ready? I have no idea how it's gonna work. I'm gonna be testing out that's the other thing I have to do when I get home, is test out my document camera and make sure I get my camera settings, because I cannot live stream from my mobile device, because apparently you have to have 50 subscribers to live stream from your mobile device, and I have 9, which I'm very happy for all 9 of you. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. But I only have nine wonderful subscribers, and YouTube does not support mobile live streaming for anything less than 50. I don't know why. Apparently you can buy subscribers. Yeah, I'm not into that. That is not who I am. I'm not going to go out and buy subscribers just so I can use my phone to live stream. So I'm going to figure it out. I do have a document camera. So I'm going to figure it out. And if I can't figure it out between now and the live stream tomorrow, 7 p.m., February 22nd, 2023. If I cannot figure it out between now and then I will pivot and I will do something else. The live stream will be a chitty chat. I don't know what it'll be. And I'll post it on my socials, and I'll try to, all 9 of you, explain as you log on to watch the live stream what went wrong or what went right. Who knows? It could be a wonderful opportunity. So, we're just gonna take it one day at a time. I'm just sitting here trimming threads as I see them, getting rid of them, cleaning up. That's what I do. I cleaned up my space a lot. Everything's looking better, put things away, organized things. So my space is less chaotic. My mind is more at ease. If you were paying very close attention to the quickness of the action shots, I decided to fix flap A using the sewing machine, because I realized where flap A had that issue was almost at the very bottom where you're not going to see it. A, that's one reason. And B, the second reason, because I'm using black thread and black binding, like right now, here's flap A. I couldn't even remember which side it was on, because that's how you hide your issues with binding, is you make your thread match your fabric, and that's how you hide your sins. Black thread, black fabric. No, it's so dark. No one's gonna be able to. No one will say a thing. No one will see a thing. Oh my gosh, look how that flap comes out and just sits there. I mean, come on. And that flap. And that flap, oh my God, I love the flappiness of it. I love how these flaps fold out. That is so cool. I was so annoyed when I was doing it, but I love it. I absolutely love it. This is so fabulous. And my pods and my snap. She's gonna love this. She's gonna love this. She loves the color purple. She's gonna love all the different purples I picked. All right, I gotta finish my hand binding, sewing that up by hand, and yeah, it's done. Yay! Work in progress, check. It is now a FO, a finished object. I love that. All right, I've done enough talking. I've done a lot of talking today. This is a long video, and it's mostly me blabbing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy my live stream tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye.